Quickly before we do hop into this video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to AOA.com for sponsoring this Rocket League video. This website gives flexibility to every single platform. If you want to buy and sell loads of different Rocket League items, they do massive deals on there, and use code Zenic at checkout and get yourself a 3% off your orders. So as you guys can see on screen right now, we managed to pick up a Trigon mystery decal for just 9 keys, and I'm going to be showing you guys today how you can make this profit and buy the BMDs for very cheap. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today I bring you guys a brand new Rocket League video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys episode 8 of the brand new series Go For Nothing all the way up to the Titanium White mainframe. So if you guys are unaware of what this series is, basically I'm going to be trading all the way up from one PCC crate, showing you guys so many tips and tricks as well, and how you guys can replicate this profit that I'm doing right now. And basically at the end, hopefully we're going to be getting ourselves that Titanium White mainframe. But if this is your first time ever seeing my channel or seeing this series in general, make sure to click the link in the description. What that link will do is take you down to a massive place where you can pretty much watch all the other episodes so you can see where I've come from. And if you guys have seen the past couple of uploads, basically what I've been doing is asking for massive like goals and actually committing to certain tasks. So last episode I pretty much said, by the end of next week, if I don't have the white mainframe, I'm going to give it away to one of you guys. If the video hit 500 likes, and it's on like 540 likes. So if this video hits 600 likes, I will make sure to get it by episode 11, which is one day less than what I said before. 600 likes on this video, I'd honestly appreciate it so much if you guys just hit that like button. And obviously it makes it a lot harder for me to try and get this mainframe, but I'm going to grind it for you guys, and hopefully I can get it by then. And if you guys have not already, make sure to smash that subscribe button right now and turn on those post notifications so you can keep up to date with every single brand new video upload to the channel. And without further ado, let's get straight into episode 8. I hope you guys enjoy. So the very first trade is a prime example to what I'm talking about in this video, and that is once again talking about keys, but this time it's mostly about BMDs. Because obviously the prices have changed quite a bit with the BMDs. They used to be worth so many keys, but now they've dropped in price so much. Just because literally the demand of keys has gone up so much in price. I don't even know why. Literally everyone wants keys at the moment. And that is found in this amazing trade. I found a guy with a Saffron Octane, and he wanted 2 keys for it. Like, that's honestly unbelievable, because I'll be able to get at least a Hex, which is 4. So that's easily double profit right there. And then after a little bit of time, I eventually found a guy that wanted to buy my Purple Octane. I can't complain about this. I had this in my inventory for literally probably about a few weeks. I honestly, since I started this series, it was one of the first Octanes I got, and I don't mind selling it for this, because I'm getting myself a Hex, and I'm getting myself a load of crate ads. Obviously the crates have dropped in demand a lot, like, as well as, like, I've said this so many times in episodes, but they dropped so much in price because the keys demand is, like, shot up loads. But honestly, I don't mind taking this Hex and a tiny bit of ads, so I honestly don't mind taking this trade. And obviously all of those imports are around 1 PCC each, so I don't mind doing this trade, probably getting myself a parallax in value. And then we do have the main trade where I pick up a Trigon mystery decal, and I'm paying 9 keys, which I can't complain about. The main reason normally I wouldn't normally pay around 9 keys for it, but I didn't mind doing this for the pure fact I saw so many people on the looking for group paying 10 keys for the 20XX. And honestly, the Trigon's worth 1 key more. I honestly believe in myself that I'll be able to get 11, maybe 12 in the future, I'm not too sure. But honestly, I feel like the BMDs will go over the keys. It's just the keys are really hyped at the moment. So I don't mind doing this trade. Obviously, doing 9 keys for a Trigon. That's an incredible deal there. Making 2 keys profit. And then in this next trade is probably the most satisfying trade of the whole video, as I sell all of my crates that I can't sell at the moment. I keep 1 CC4, which I don't mind doing because there's a lot of people that do overpay for them. But selling all of these crates, they're all bad except for the Nitros. I love the Nitro crates, but honestly, I don't mind doing this at all. Getting myself a Spectre mystery decal. And as you guys can see, we got Crimson Dracos, we got the Grey Dracos, we got 2 keys, the Parallax, the Hex, now the Spectre, and loads of other items like the Octanes as well. Our inventory is starting to build up a bit, so I don't mind doing this trade, getting rid of all the crates. And then I put up a post sticking to my guard that I wanted to get as many keys as I could. So I put up this post, listing up all my BMDs saying I want keys, equal value I'll happily take. Because every single time, this is what I do, this is a little technique. Every single time I want to buy a BMD, I offer maybe 1 or 2 keys below. And honestly, most of the time they do accept, because the demand for keys right now is actually insane. I can't actually believe how much they've gone up in demand. Hopefully they go down a little bit in price eventually. But even so, getting rid of a Spectre for the equal value and a tiny bit of ads, I don't mind doing that trade. And to back up the point I just said about the keys, I managed to pick up a Parallax for 5 keys, and I don't mind doing this trade at all, because obviously it's 0.5 of a key less anyway, because Parallax is 5.5, and obviously I'm paying 5 keys, so I don't mind doing this trade. And the next one I have is an absolute banger. This guy came to me, he said, yo, have you got a Parallax on you? I said, I've obviously got one, but I might as well get this other one quickly before I join that game. And I joined this game, and you'll see the next trade, it's actually absolutely incredible. Like, I can't believe the profit we get. But honestly, I don't mind doing this trade, underpaying a tiny bit and getting myself a Parallax. So after about 10 minutes of being in the lobby with this guy, I eventually found a trade that I wanted, and he added a load of stuff to 2 Taurus, which obviously is probably pretty good anyway, because 2 Taurus is around a Parallax in value. I know you're probably thinking, what? but in key value it's obviously not. But there's people that do say 6 Taurus for the heats, and most of the time you can barely get a heat with 3 power. So think about it like that, think about it logically, and I don't mind doing this trade at all. Getting all of those Kratos ads, getting some orange Dracos, which I do sell later on, and the Crimson Photons as well. So hopefully I'll get a key for each of them, and then obviously a little bit more ads. And then with the other power, I don't mind doing this trade. Getting myself a Stormwatch 1-for-1 is what you guys should do every time you have a Parallax. Keep on listening. You have a Parallax, no ads. Quote, you've got no ads, because they're going to ask for ads every single time. Say you've got a Parallax and you want Stormwatch 1-for-1 or something else, maybe like a painted Draco. I'm not too sure. That's probably what I do with all of my Parallaxes. I just get a painted Dracos or a tiny bit of an overpay like this. Stormwatch obviously is worth maybe 0.5 or 1 key more. I'm not too sure. But even so, it's an overpay at the end of the day, making a tiny bit more profit. And then after a little bit of time, I eventually found a guy that wanted to buy my Titanium White Halo, and I was surprised it took this long, because the White Halo is probably one of the most popular toppers in the game right now. So I don't mind taking this trade. He offered 2 keys to start with. I was like, no, I'm not taking 2. And then eventually put in the 3rd one. I was completely fine with doing that, because that's around sort of like a biomass in value. That's normally what it's worth. And I might be able to creep myself a lab out of it, because that's what I've done before on my main account. Pay 3 keys and get myself a lab, because the demand for keys is so good right now. So I don't mind taking that trade, making a tiny bit of profit. But then with the 2 keys, I found an offer that I couldn't turn down, because obviously the new spreadsheet prices have changed, where 2 keys is the same value as a Toro. But that is honestly a complete lie, because you can pay 6 Toros every single heat, which is 12 keys. So honestly, if I just keep on stacking up on Taurus, paying 2 keys every single time, I can get myself a heat for 12 keys, which is honestly, that's absolutely incredible. That's 4.5 keys underpay. So I don't mind doing this trade. Eventually, I'll get myself 6, and then hopefully get myself a Heatwave Mystery Decal. So that is the final trade I've got for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. We actually made so much profit buying and selling those BMDs. So that should be a lesson to you guys. So make sure to keep all of your keys. And if you are buying stuff, make sure to underpay by a tiny bit, because the demand is very high right now. And once again, the main thing you guys can do, even if you're rich, even if you're not that rich at all, make sure to sell every single crate that you do have in your inventory. Try and get BMDs, try and get any painted item you can, because they're going to keep on dropping in value now that keys demand is so high. So make sure to sell all the crates that you have in your inventory. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see some more of this series, and if it's helped you in any way, shape or form, make sure to smash that like button right now. Let's try and hit for 600 likes, the biggest like goal ever. And if we obviously do, I will cap myself to episode 11. Subscribe and turn on those post notifications if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys next time.